Before the governor's appointees were in place, Disney's board passed agreements to limit their power. But once seated, that board sued. Today, Disney asked a judge to dismiss the suit, saying legislation was passed that voided the agreements. The judge did not say when she will make her ruling, but it's expected next week. Attorney General Ashley Moody is firing back at the feds over calls to investigate Florida's migrant flights. Moody just sent a letter to the DOJ. In it, she said the department should reject requests from California officials to look into the flights that transported migrants from Texas to Sacramento in June and Martha's Vineyard last fall. They say passengers were promised a free trip under false pretenses. Moody argues the transfers were legal. She also questioned why there have not been calls to also investigate Texas Governor Greg Abbott for busing migrants to cities like New York and Washington, D.C.
Well, more than 800,000 student loan borrowers are having that debt wiped clean. The Biden administration announced today those loans will be forgiven here over these next several weeks. Today's announcement will impact $39 billion in student debt, according to the Department of Education. This will be automatic forgiveness. Borrowers will be notified. But this comes as the president is launching a new student debt relief program called SAVE, which will lower monthly federal debt payments based on factors like income and family size. In some cases, cutting those payments in half or to zero. Borrowers will have to apply and qualify. This is not for parents, though, who took out loans to help their kids pay for college. And this is still not a done deal. As with the original debt forgiveness plan struck down by the Supreme Court just a few weeks ago, states will challenge the president's program, bringing it back into the federal court system.
Tampa Bay is your hurricane headquarters, and we are keeping an eye on the tropics tonight. Let's get right over to Chief Meteorologist Bobby Deskin.
We have subtropical storm Don. It's the fourth named one. It's the fifth storm that we've seen. We had one in January, and it's way out there. There's Florida, there's Bermuda, and there is Don. Winds right now at 45 miles per hour. It is forecast to actually be around through the weekend and into the middle of next week. But again, there's Bermuda. You can see it's going to stay well to the east of there and kind of meander out into the northern Atlantic. We'll keep you updated on it. I've got a few more close-up shots of it coming up in about 10 minutes. Closer to home, scattered showers and storms pushing now to the east-northeast. Watch this cell right there. That thing is flying. It's out of our area now, but I wouldn't be surprised some wind damage over towards Palm Bay with that. But most of our showers and storms will be along and east of I-75 at this point. The Nonasassa seeing some rain. I do think Fishhawk, there's a small chance for us here. Better chance for central and eastern parts of Polk County, DeSoto, and Highlands County, even Hardy County, through the next couple of hours. Most areas along the coast especially will stay dry. We'll stay very warm and muggy tonight, slowly falling down through the 80s. Weekend's here. I got a pretty decent forecast for you coming up.
All right, I want to show you something that just came out of Tampa City pipes. It's called a Fatburg, and they are huge problems.
Gross.
Yeah, especially during rainy season. So take a look at this. In all of what you're about to see, right? Do we have the video, guys? Okay, video is coming up for you. In what you're about to see, you're going to see gunk. It's a combination of fat, oil, and grease with wipes and other things that you should not be flushing in your pipe system. And it was caught by what's called a bar screen, and it keeps that mess from making it into the wastewater treatment process. Listen, Fatburgs, they cause blockages that can lead to backups and sewage overflows, which create hazardous environments for us. So a reminder that what you put in your pipes, yeah, right there, you see it, they're scraping it out of that bar screen, and that is what the Fatburg is right there. Some can be much more massive and really block a city's pipe system. So this is a reminder to everyone. Again, it impacts all of us when you flush something that you shouldn't have down.
I might have been better not seeing the visuals, so I got to tell you. But good to have that cleared out, especially as we get into, as we are in hurricane season. All right, well, getting to one Bay Area beach is about to get easier. The Bradenton Area Convention and Visitors Bureau says that a new ferry is coming to take you between downtown Bradenton and Anna Maria Island. Two 50-foot catamarans here splashed down in Cortez yesterday. They'll be part of the service and will each hold 49 passengers and 2 crew members. It'll be operated by Gulf Coast Water Taxi, which operates Clearwater Ferry. Right now, Coast Guard trials then are underway on the vessels.
I think that Manatee County is going to benefit greatly from these vessels. I think they'll give them, one, a mode of transportation that they didn't have access to in the past, possibly, and then it'll also give them the ability to do something different within the county and really bring some of the local businesses here, some business that maybe they weren't experiencing in the past. So it's going to thrive local businesses, and it's also going to really create a partnership between the city, or the county rather, and the local citizens.
That man
I was laughing at the
waving
guy in the background.
Yeah. One-way tickets will cost $8 a person. Special pricing will be available for seniors and children. No exact date yet, but the new service will launch here sometime later this summer, they said.
All right, let's get you in the know with other stories making headlines this Friday evening. Traffic on I-75 is back to normal tonight after we saw this scene around 3 o'clock this morning in Sumter County. All right, check it out. A semi-truck carrying bananas. This is what caught fire, and you can see the fruit then spilled into the roadway. I-75 North was down to one lane for several hours.
All right, well, this isn't something that we see every day. Police in Orlando are searching for a horse that was stolen from a trailer last month, they said. There's the video of it. The Orlando Police Department released this. It shows a person biking away while leading that horse away. Happened around 3:15 in the morning. Police are asking anyone with information about who that might be or the horse to call the department.
The countdown is on for another SpaceX launch from Cape Canaveral tomorrow night. According to SpaceX, the Falcon 9 rocket will launch 54 Starlink satellites into low Earth orbit. As of May this year, more than 4,000 satellites are already in low Earth orbit. And listen to this, there are plans to have 12,000 satellites in place with a possible extension to 42,000.
A lot of satellites.